So us in the believers community, we're very familiar with Hebrews 13:8, which says Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. So as you see, we have the same God as then and as of today. Another verse is Jeremiah 29:11. People in the believing community love to hold on to this verse because it says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to give you a hope in the future." And somehow we have taken that and made it that God wants us to prosper in everything in our lives that we want to do. But let me give you perspective. So let's pick up in Moses' life. Moses actually he left Egypt. He fled from Egypt because Pharaoh was after him. So he flees to Midian, and when he gets to Midian, he meets his wife and starts working for his wife's father-in-law Jethro, as a tending the flock. So check it out. One day Moses is working, sees a burning bush on fire, and says, "Oh, that's peculiar. Let me go up there and take a little bit closer look, because that bush is not burning up." So he goes up to the bush. God starts speaking to him through the bush, saying, Hey Moses, I need you to go to Pharaoh because I need you to free my people. They've been moaning and groaning, and they're in tough slave condition." So, you go in chapter 4, Moses, he starts going back and forth with God, like, "I'm not fit. What if they don't listen to me? What if they don't believe me?" All these things he's saying to God. So throughout chapter 4, you see he's going back and forth with God, giving him all these excuses. "I don't speak well, this, that, and the other." God says, "I'll send you with your brother Aaron." Anyway, long story short, towards the end of chapter 4, Moses basically put his wife and his kids on a donkey and left his father-in-law saying, "Hey, I got to go. God's got me going back to Egypt to free the slaves." So knowing that God is the same yesterday, today, and forever, let's put that in 2026 fashion. Let's just hypothetically say you go and all of a sudden you come back to your spouse, say, "Hey, just talk to God through a burning bush. He wants us to load up, go back to Egypt where Pharaoh was after him, trying to, take him out. And hey, I got to tell," and then in turn have to tell your father-in-law, "Hey, I can't work for you and tend the flock anymore. I got to go over here." And so now you got to load up the car and take your wife and your kids and go back across the country. So yes, God will interrupt your life when he needs you to go on a mission. Just food for thought. God is still the same yesterday, today, and forever. So I hope this gives somebody encouragement out there who God has put them on a mission to do his will. Once again, relationship over religion. Once again, no regret, no retreat, no surrender, unless it's to Christ. Y'all have a beautiful day.